This is the TJ Show, and Nikki in South Carolina, you have a question for me. Go ahead.
This is actually the Man Card Redemption Committee. Calling to find out what manly things you did over the weekend.
Oh, come on. Nikki. Now, Nikki did...
You come on.
She's claiming she took away my man card last week because I had a pinky toe injury. And I didn't want to go on a roller coaster.
The pinky toe injury he got from sneakers, by the way. Not by doing manly things.
Just walking.
So, Nikki, you're asking me what manly things did I do over the weekend? Okay, I have something. So my dad is a contractor, and he's helping me with something at the house. I had to help him pick up a big steel door. It was very heavy and load it onto his truck. I was on a truck bed this weekend.
Nice. That's awesome.
Do you want to tell Nikki how you hung out with the ladies at the little gathering instead of the guys?
No, don't bring that up.
No?
I want to hear all about it.
Tell her.
All right. I was at a barbecue. And I just happened to enjoy my conversation with the ladies a little more than the guys. And they were talking about interesting things like art and this cool men's shop that I like to shop at. I found out that my friend Heather wears men's cologne and it's okay. And I was like, okay, cool.
And then all their periods synced up. TJ's
cycling right now.
Hey.
He's menstruating right now.
Nice.
No, come on now, guys. No,
Nice.
you know what, Nikki, isn't it a good thing that the adult women like to talk to me?
For anyone else, maybe. But for you and your scarf, maybe not so much.
Hey, listen, my wife is thrilled that I talk to her friends and I engage and I'm interested in their lives. And, my friend at that party, she offered to make me a gin, and it was like from a local gin maker. And I think, you know what? No one else cared. I did, and I think she appreciates me for that.
No, that's wonderful, and you're very sensitive, and I love that. But that's more of a female trait than a male trait. We need to make you a little more androgynous.
No, men can be sensitive. I'm gonna put my flag on that one. Men can be sensitive.
Well, thanks for finally coming on the boat to rescue J-Bo.
There needs to be.
J-Bo push you overboard and then just send you a life raft.
What's your problem?
Now, TJ does chop wood, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, with an axe, by the way.
Nice. I love to chop wood.
He comes to work and complains about how much he hurts the next day, but he still cuts the wood.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of noises were you making when you were moving the door?
Nothing. I was totally silent. It was in front of my dad. I didn't want him to hear me groan. I needed
okay.
Yeah, he
so
needed
you were internalizing your efforts.
Yeah, I can be my real self here, but I have to pretend to be a little more manly with my dad. Okay, it's very healthy.
Gotcha. Is your dad like a manly man?
Oh, yeah, big time. Grumpy all the time.
He's a contractor.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
You would love him, Nikki. So, Nikki, the big question, do I get my man card back here in the middle of the week?
Not yet. You're working toward it. It's not that easy, bro.
Gonna stay in the bra for a little bit longer.
Almost there.
All right, guys. Leave me alone.
I think that barbecue threw you over the edge. Sorry.
Come on.
I snatched that away, and it's going to be a minute before you get it back. You're going to have to earn it.
All right, Nikki. I'll keep working on it. You have a great day. I found out that my mother-in-law was struggling with her new printer, brand new. And I was talking to my wife, Jess, about it. I said, well, what's wrong? She said, well, it just prints so slow. I'm like, so slow? Brand new printer. How could it print so slow? And so I've been meaning to get to it. So fast forward to last night, I go, let me check out this printer. My wife Jess had to print some stuff, and I go, all right, let's see, turn the thing on. And you've got to hear this thing. This is not just a slow printer. This has to be a defective. I don't know if this thing is going to explode. I don't know if it's going to overheat. It sounds dangerous. I recorded it. I just want you to hear this. Broadcasting in the middle of trying to fix my mother-in-law's printer. I thought I should do a broadcast in the moment. This was a big story to cover.
You're yelling.
Yes. As you can hear, it's very loud. And I don't know exactly how to stop that, but I am printing something.
printer, we do know, should not sound like this. So
Have you ever heard a printer like this?
Absolutely not. That needs to go back to the store. That sounds like it's falling apart.
It sounds almost like those old school, those big printers you see in like the 90s in the office.
1920s.
Yeah.
You remember like when they used to print them?
Press?
Yes. It's like maybe, they say what's old is new. Maybe this is printing press printer. But
some things don't need to come back though.
It looks really new, yeah.
Your mother-in-law got an original Gutenberg.
So if you're planning on buying one, avoid a printer that sounds like this upon plug-in. Yeah. There's a calm in the storm. Oh, here it goes again. It's gearing up. And we're back to printing.
So you can hear, this was not a good purchase.
That sounds horrible.
It was purchased on the internet. And I'm here now, and I have literally no idea what to do with it other than...
Return it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the guy to do that. I mean, I'll help her lift it in the box, but I just can't. I can't
No, that's
handle
on
it.
her. She's going to have to take it back to the post office.
But what in the world is that?
That was horrible.
You could give it the Office Space treatment and hit it with a baseball bat a couple of times.
Do you know I didn't do that? I didn't feel like it was my printer to hit. Because if I broke it, then she'd say, well, buy me a new one.
Well, you probably would have fixed it if you hit it, because it sounds like it's already broken.
All right, maybe I'll secretly try that when she's not
Just
around.
tap it. That's what I do.
okay.
Just start tapping things.
Did you blow in it?
This is by the way, my printer at home, part of the reason why my wife couldn't use it is literally 15 years old. It's the same printer and it works for my occasional printing. And I'll tell you, I love it. That's one of the biggest wins in my life is the fact that I've
Does
had
it make that noise?
No.
Does it print faster than that printer?
Yes.
Okay.
Jabo, you were at the mall and something surprised you.
Yeah, I had to use the restroom. That wasn't surprising. I'm not shy. I'll use the bathroom in public. And when I got up, and it was an automatic flusher, the toilet, I noticed there's a sign on the wall behind the toilet that said, "Courtesy flush. Please push and hold button on right." And then it had an arrow pointing to this little small black button on the toilet where you can push to flush just in case you're mid-business and you have to flush. But I thought that was very surprising. I'm like, a courtesy flush sign?
Yeah,
I'm all for courtesy flushes.
Sure. But usually they're doing the opposite. They're like, protect the ecosystem, use the smaller flush
right.
if, it's one, and the bigger flush.
Well, they're protecting against biohazards in that bathroom.
Right.
So I'm wondering, do you think a customer went in and put up the signs in the bathroom?
I don't think so, because this is legit. It's not handwritten. It is a sign that is hard. And when
It's installed.
It's installed.
Oh, yeah, like plastic?
Yeah, it's plastic.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be official.
Yeah, black
Wow.
lettering. And when I
That's
walked
good.
past other stalls, because the doors are open as I'm walking to wash my hands, I saw the sign on the back of the toilet up against the wall.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
So the courtesy flush has reached a professional status that is now taken seriously. That's not just a fringe thing that some people do. This has become a common part of using the toilet. Yes.
Dude, I double flush anytime I go to the bathroom in any toilet that I'm using. Because my biggest fear, and I've lived a privileged life, so this is why this is my biggest fear, is overflowing a toilet. That is like that's so embarrassing.
I have that fear in someone's home.
Yes,
I have it
Right, because
everywhere.
I've definitely felt that way when I've been invited to TJ's house and I have to use the potty, and I'm like, oh my gosh. One time I was like, I was in there stressing out. I was like, how am I going to explain this?
I would triple flush at TJ's house.
Yeah, that was scary.
Can't
but in
go
public,
wrong with the trip.
Yeah, in public, if it clogs, you're like, you just tell somebody,
Well,
right?
if it's at the mall, you would, and this is not the right thing to do, I acknowledge that, but you'd have to sneak out and not take the credit. You would do a quick little check with one eye out the door, close it real fast. If there's no one out there, you run out and then you walk. And then you go, oh, wow, I'm surprised. Or you don't look back.
But you still have to wash your hands, though.
You have to wash your hands, and you have to tell. If it's overflowing, you have to tell somebody. You can't just leave an
They've got
overflowing toilet.
Floor drains. And if you're talking about a mall, it's floor drains.
But at least you could just go up and be like, "Hey, I don't know. I just walked in the bathroom and I saw."
You got a problem.
But then you're lying.
Yeah,
Then you're lying.
overflowing.
No, I'm not going to claim it. I would
Yeah,
just
no,
go
I'm
up
not gonna
there and
claim
go,
it. Yes.
hey, that toilet is overflowing.
Yeah, I
So
don't know
that's
what
it.
happened.
Less information.
Yes.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, the problem is a toilet overflowing. The problem is not that I caused it. That problem is now in the past.
Statute of limitations.
Yes. The current problem is you have water on the floor.
And you come out as a hero because you're bringing attention to a problem.
Yes, I saved the day. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying, let me go back to the courtesy flush. Proud that it's made it to this status now.
Yes.
It's officially represented, at least at one mall in America, and I have a feeling more will come. You know, I've been hearing about this show, Ted Lasso, for years. Multiple people in different friend groups of mine have said, hey, you should really watch this show. And I haven't watched an episode yet. Today is a very special day for Ted Lasso fans because at 3 a.m. East Coast time, they released the first episode of the new season.
Yep.
And Kenny, tell me what you did here.
Well, my fiance Allison and I just rewatched the first 3 seasons in preparation for season 4.
Now, you love this show so much. You had seen all of them. But
multiple times already.
Okay. So now what, a third, fourth time?
Yeah, I think this last watch was the 3rd time I've watched this series all the way through, and it was just as good the 3rd time as it was the first. It is a great show. Allison loves it too, and I was excited for the 3 a.m. drop, so I woke up my fiance this morning and asked her a question.
While she was sleeping.
She was dead asleep.
You still want to make it to the altar? Because it doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, is this a testing zone to see if she's for real? Like, what are you doing here?
Maybe.
All right, here we go.
Good morning, baby.
I don't like morning breathing when you take those big breaths because I just think smelly.
Well, that's part of it, yeah.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what that means? Ted Lasso, season 4 is currently available.
Is her head in the pillow?
Yeah.
Okay.
She sounds delirious.
She's like, she thinks she's mid-dream.
Right.
Do you want to watch it now?
Do you want to watch it now? I can be convinced.
Wow, that's not a no.
Too nice.
And she's
is
not
sweet.
mad.
That's a keeper.
Well, I think that's a testimony for the show.
Yeah.
She loves it so much, she's thinking, yeah, maybe it's time to get up.
And that we're meant for each other.
Yeah.
This is why I love you so much. You'd be willing to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch our favorite show together.
Of course.
I can't wait to marry you. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
All right, well, there you go.
When
So-
she
Oh,
said,
just kidding. Go back to bed.
yeah, when she said, of course, inside she was like, oh my gosh, I can kill him right
No.
now.
If my husband woke me up at 3 in the morning for no reason, I would have smacked him with the pillow and said, go back to bed. Like,
Yeah.
no.
So I know that you all love Ted Lasso.
Yeah, it's a good show.
You've
It's a
seen
great
it all. Okay, do a quick elevator pitch. If someone is like me who hasn't seen one episode, sell me on it.
If you're looking for something that's different than what you see on TV all the time, which is like murder mystery or more negative stuff or just things that are bringing in what's happening in the world politically into a show, then you're not going to like the show. But if you're looking for the opposite of that, you're going to really enjoy that.
All right, very
you
good.
really enjoy this show.
Heather, sell me on it.
It's got heart.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Plus soccer.
There you
Soccer's
go.
great.
Kenny?
Yeah, it's remarkably wholesome, but at the same time, it's very funny, well written. It's not cheesy at all. And
go.
you feel all of the emotions in this show when you watch it.
This is the TJ Show, or news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
Singer-actress Ariana Grande has stepped down from a musical performance she was supposed to do at London's West End, and also added that she is taking a break from the public eye. This is due to extreme backlash and criticism that she seems to get on social media and from her fans.
You put anything out there, especially at the level that Ariana Grande is putting stuff out there. I mean, she's everywhere. People are going to criticize.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, she's had a recent breakup, so people are talking about that. They say she's been facing ongoing public scrutiny and online speculation surrounding her personal life, appearance, and recent events, including the breakup with Ethan Slater, who was her co-star in the Wicked movies. And she's finishing up. She's currently on tour. Her Eternal Sunshine tour concludes in London on September 1st, and after that, she's taking a pause.
Hey, she knows herself.
Well, yeah, what's nice is that she's making that decision for herself.
Yeah.
You know, so it empowers herself. Nobody's making it for her.
Well, it's great that she can just take some time, take it easy. And, and people were saying she's everywhere. Yeah, she's too many places. Okay, well, stay in bed until 9 o'clock.
I will say she was absolutely fantastic as Glinda the Good Witch in the Wicked movies.
She's a talented lady.
Perfect casting.
She's amazing. Yeah. Kenny, what else do you have?
This is a very interesting study that was done. A company that makes prophylactics was trying to figure out which of these United States is the friskiest, if you catch my meaning.
The busiest.
Yeah, they're getting busy.
Okay.
That's a good way to put it. New Mexico comes in at number 1.
Really?
Good for them.
Okay.
That's interesting. So I have a friend who is just recently moving out of New Mexico, and he said that he's doing it because they have the worst education or something. And I believe they are number 50 on that list. So
that is true.
It's a weird correlation.
So number one
friskiest. Number 50. I don't know why. Is there a connection? I don't know.
Maybe there is a connection there.
I don't know.
There's not much education.
I mean, their brain
is not the
is
best education. Then
and their brain power is being focused on a different
something else.
Yes, than the education.
Or maybe they're not being taught to pull back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Slow down.
Slow down.
Right.
Yeah, there's other things that you can do.
Yeah.
They came up with these rankings. They asked people how many times are they having intimate relations during a week. They also analyzed Google searches and visits to, quote, adult stores. So New Mexico, number 1, followed by Oregon, and then Arkansas, Vermont, and North Dakota rounding out the top 5.
All right, well, listen, everyone's got to be known for something.
Right.
The least frisky state is Texas, dead last.
All right.
Followed closely by Florida, Tennessee, Georgia, and Mississippi.
Kenny, what else do you have?
A 69-year-old man from Wisconsin flew his gyroplane helicopter to a Cabela's outdoor sporting goods supply store. Just landed it right in the parking lot.
Like as if he was driving a car, but it was his helicopter.
It was his helicopter. He was approached by deputies on the scene, and he was asked to explain himself. He said, "The drive is too long from my house. It takes him more than an hour to drive to Cabela's."
Okay.
So he decided to take his helicopter. Interestingly enough, he is a licensed pilot. He fully complied with Federal Aviation Administration regulations. He cooperated with authorities, and as a result, no violations or citations were issued. He was able to fly his helicopter back home.
Really?
Is he allowed to do it again if he so chooses?
That
the
much,
question.
yeah, it's not clear in the article.
I feel like that's like gross misuse of helicopter. You know what I mean?
I mean, what a flex.
It is a flex.
The fact that he owns one.
Right.
It's probably just parked in front of his
Still.
house at home, just chilling.
Also, I've gotten tickets for the dumbest things. How did he get out of that ticket?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so one way to get to the store, a helicopter.
Kenny? Well, if you're going to do it at one store, it's Cabela's.
Right, yeah.
that's
Have you seen that place?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
my
It's
goodness.
interesting.
What else you have?
This is really interesting. So college football season just around the corner. The University of Akron, Zips Football, they're holding a contest that will allow one season ticket holder to act as the offensive coordinator of the game, meaning that person will work with the head coach to come up with the plays for their opening drive in their opening game against Robert Morris University on September 12th.
Really?
Like for the entire season and just one game?
Just that first game.
And that first drive. That's
And
it.
that first
So
drive.
that one play and that's it.
No, it could be a whole series of plays. So their first offensive possession, that whole series of plays, however long
gotcha.
it takes.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, they do have in the fine print that the head coach will have the final say, but I will also note that at this point, Akron is a 73% win probability over Robert Morris, so I think they picked this game specifically because they're probably going to win whether or not their offensive coordinator of the game does a good job or bad job.
Guys, this is a movie waiting to happen. Fan becomes coach. He does such a good job. He saw something the coach didn't see.
Yeah.
And he said, do it, guys.
He's
And the
been
coach-
watching the
movie.
game from the other side. Yeah.
It's been done. That's
Yeah.
what, Eddie, right?
Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg. She wins a contest and becomes the head coach of the Knicks and then gets hired
Oh,
for the
you're
rest
right.
of the season.
I love that movie. I totally
It's a
forgot about it.
fantastic movie.
Yes, that's fantastic. Kenny, what else?
Spider-Man has officially crossed the $1 billion threshold. They've
Oh,
done
my
it in 6 days, so that's the second fastest a movie has ever eclipsed $1 billion, behind only Avengers Endgame, which, go figure, also features Spider-Man.
Nice.
Spider-Man on fire.
It is.
Kenny, what else do you have?
I saw this in Men's Health. The headline reads, "How does AI change your brain? According to one expert, he compared it and said it's like TikTok and fentanyl had a baby. Fentanyl being one of the most dangerous drugs available at this moment.
Cool.
That is scary.
It is scary. You know, and coincidentally, I was hanging out with a friend of mine. He's a very smart dude. He does a lot of AI programming, and he's got consistent work because there's a lot of needs in companies to program these bots for this thing and for that thing. And he's a very creative guy. He looked at me in the eye and said, I feel like my creativity has been zapped from me because he's been using AI now for a few years consistently, and he leans on it for all the stuff that he does. And I thought, yeah, I get that because you remember, like, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago? We were like, hey, let's experiment with AI. Let's see how it works with writing a song parody or whatever. And
Yes.
I was never thrilled with the results. Like, it always just fell a little bit short. And I realized I started leaning on it to try it too much. And I said, I'm not going to do it. And so whenever it comes to preparing comedy or writing or anything, I want to do it with my brain. I don't want to lose that skill because our brain it atrophies. I mean, you start to lose it. You start leaning on it. It's like a calculator. Do you know anything about like triangle math at this point in your life? If you needed it, what would you use? You'd use the computer.
Yep.
Fine. But do we want to do that for literally everything? How much do we want to give over to this AI?
Yeah, and that's the point that this article is making. Over-relying on AI tools reduces overall neural connectivity. In fact, there was an MIT study that showed 55% reduction in information flow between brain regions, particularly those tied to memory and creativity, when students use ChatGPT compared to those who used no technology.
It is
at
so
all.
wild how deeply it's affecting people. It's like you're seeing zombies walking around. Seriously.
Yeah, it's affecting people's memory. This article also gives some tips to counteract what they're calling AI brain fry. It turns out physical fitness can help, but also, we've talked about this before, friction maxing, making tasks harder on purpose. They say if you're going to use AI, use nemesis prompts. Instruct the AI to challenge your ideas, find flaws, or force you to think critically rather than passively accepting the output. They say only use AI for mindless tasks, and you should interrupt your habitual patterns. So if you're automatically relying on AI, temporarily disable those tools or introduce new small challenges in daily routines to force active decision making.
Well, there you go.
Well, your brain's a muscle, and if you don't use it, you lose it.
That's right.
You know?
All right. Well, since you bring it up, Heather, 9 divided by 3.
9 divided by is 3.
Good job.
Well done.
Nice.
It's awesome.
See how I repeated it so I can have another extra second? to
Yeah.
think
That was
That's usually
impressive.
how that works.
That was impressive. What else you have?
Are you guys familiar with the social media influencer known as Gangster Granny?
No.
I've heard of her.
She has 90 million followers across all platforms.
90 million?
90 million.
Oh, my
TikTok,
goodness.
Instagram, YouTube, all that
That's impressive.
stuff. Her real name is Paula, and she is now a Guinness World Record holder for her 100th birthday back in May. She crowd surfed at a Brantley Gilbert country star concert. And the Guinness Book of World Records has officially certified her as the world's oldest crowd surfer.
Sick.
I am
for
always
her.
surprised at how people trust the crowd.
Yeah.
Like one misstep, you would think they drop you and like
Yes.
that's a
that
tough
happens
fall.
too. Yeah, I've
Have
done
you seen it?
I've done it. I didn't fall when I did it, but
You crowd surfed.
yeah, like back in my 20s when I went to like those emo shows and stuff.
How far did you go?
The whole way.
Really?
And you have to. Once you start, unless you fall, you can't stop.
Wow, I
As
didn't
long-
know that.
You go as long as the crowd carries you.
Right, exactly.
Ride the wave.
and then does
Yeah.
someone shout up, all right, bro, it's time to get down?
No, they take you all the way to the front, and then the security guards will usually take you and bring you out.
Oh, wow.
The Gangster Granny is hilarious. She did this crowd surfing while wearing a bikini t-shirt, one of those t-shirts that makes it look like you're wearing a bikini.
Bikini, I was like, girl.
Her social media videos are hilarious, and she is just an impressive woman all around. She was born 1926. She's a colon cancer survivor. Back in World War II, while the men were off in Europe fighting, she was in the factories making bombs for the war effort.
Whoa.
She worked at a factory, bakery. She now lives in Columbus, Ohio. And on top of this, with this news of her Guinness World Record, she's giving 6 simple tips for a long life.
All right, quickly.
Laugh and don't take yourself too seriously.
That's a very good one, by the way.
Stay busy.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
keep your mind sharp. Yeah.
Enjoy what you eat.
Yeah.
Tin fish.
Move your body.
Alrighty.
She says, have purpose in your life. And finally, be adventurous.
Great.
All great. Great advice.
Got to work on the last one a little bit, but I'm going to work on it. I like that.
All right.
Kenny, what else you have?
Well, the Cleveland Browns will be opening up a new stadium in 2029, and they have announced that they are going with artificial turf over real grass, despite the fact that the NFL Players Association overwhelmingly wants grass fields in the league.
Man, if you ain't got the money to open the stadium up, just say that. Just say you broke.
Is that the problem? It's
No,
too
I don't
much
know.
money?
I'm making that up.
Well, it boils down to money. I mean, but the thing is, these stadiums, they'll have monster truck shows, they'll have other things, they'll have concerts, and it's tough to maintain the grass when you're putting that kind of stuff on the surface as well, but it's all money related. And just real quick, the World Cup, 11 NFL stadiums in the World Cup, 4 already had grass, 7 didn't, so they installed grass. All 7 of those fields are going back to artificial turf for week 1 of the NFL
Well, the
season.
FIFA probably owns the grass. They probably won't leave it. They probably took it.
No,
seriously, they probably took it with them.
Literally, for the championship game, they are selling pieces of that grass.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Kenny, thanks for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
It's expensive when the players get hurt, right?
Yeah.
I thought this was quite an interesting headline. New York City starts slapping giant neon green shame stickers on cars. And this is because there's this rule in New York City where you can't park on a certain side of the street because they do street cleaning. So it's like these massive truck-sized vacuums that clean up all the mess in New York. And sometimes people will park on the wrong side of the road, and then the big vacuum has to go around them, and then it's dirty still. And so what they were doing many years ago, they would give you a ticket, and then they would also put this huge sticker on the passenger window, and it would be almost impossible to get off. You would need like a razor knife, you need to get soap, you need to dilute it, and so it was all this work.
That is so annoying.
And it was kind of funny too, because you come out to your car, oh, come on, man!
It's funny when it's not your car.
Right.
For the passersby and the New Yorkers, hey, look at this guy, he got what he deserved. But anyway, they stopped doing that, and then they brought it back. And now it's happening in full force again. It's this big neon green sticker, and people are getting so upset about it. They're like, well, a fine is enough. And I would say, I don't know, in New York, if you're driving a car in town, not in every case, but in a lot of cases, they've got some fancy cars driving around that neighborhood because it costs a lot of money to get into town.
Yep.
Costs a lot of money to park. And so I wonder if when people park on the wrong side of the street, sometimes they're doing it just because they'd rather just pay the fine.
They can't
They can.
afford.
They,
Yeah.
they have fine money. You know,
Right.
They have ticket money. They don't care.
Exactly. So, but they don't want to deal with getting a sticker off of their car windshield. So I wonder if it's a way to really slap them on the wrist. But criticism is coming. They're saying this is like vandalism. You're messing up the windows.
No,
Don't
I
park-
agree with that. Yeah, I mean, give me my ticket. I'll pay for it. Also, a ticket is less embarrassing. I think it hurts the ego when you put a big sticker on somebody's window.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah.
I mean,
You like that?
Yeah, I like the shame. I think there should be more shame out there.
When it's not happening to you. Like,
Which is fun. But the thing is,
give
you're,
me the ticket.
but
Let me
you
pay for
are
it.
breaking the law, technically. So, I mean, you should get the consequence that comes along with breaking that
which is
law.
a ticket.
And a shame sticker.
No,
which is
you don't,
also,
you don't need the sticker.
I think the sticker is cool and funny.
I will also defend because an 18-year-old me, it was the first time I drove into the city, and I came outside and my car was gone. I had no idea where it went, and I was like, oh my goodness, my car was stolen. But no, I must be on the wrong block. Every car was gone that was around me. They towed the entire block. I didn't realize that a sign that said no standing meant you can't park here. I thought it just meant you can't stand around the sign.
The fact that they towed the entire block
Yes, they're not
is
messing around.
impressive because
Oh, yeah.
what I always say when I park somewhere that you probably shouldn't park in, I'm like, what are they going to do, tow everybody?
And they did.
I guess they do. Yeah.
Yes, it was an unbelievable feat. And I'm talking like at least 10 cars, and I was like, wow, I can't believe. So I had to go to the pickup location and get my car. It was my introduction to New York. Yeah.
And also, I'd rather have a shame sticker on my car and have to struggle to get that off than get my car towed because they don't even tell you half the time where
no.
they took the car.
No, you gotta call the
have to
cops.
find it. You have to be Carmen Sandiego at that point
Then-
and try and like, where in the world is my car?
It took me 2 hours.
Right,
My mom
that's
was
what
like,
I'm
where
saying.
are you, T? Where are you? I'm stuck in New York. Yeah.
I think Heather wants to bring back the stockades where they
I
put
would
you in
love
the
that.
town square and throw
Yeah.
tomatoes in it.
I'm going to pass on that one.
I
All
think
right.
they should.
Well, this is what's happening in the world. Thank you for turning on the TJ Show. We've got Heather in South Carolina. Hey, Heather.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good. Tell me, what is the most exciting part of your life right now?
I get to take care of wonderful patients.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a nurse practitioner.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Awesome.
You have friends calling you all the time asking for free medical advice?
Not really.
Do you want some?
Yeah. Do you need a couple? Because I like that.
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, now we know we can call you when there's something wrong.
I have an itch right on my waistband.
All right,
Not quite
don't
sure
get
what
creepy.
it is.
Do you have camera? They don't have cameras in the rooms, do they?
No.
Do you ever catch someone like going through the drawers, taking one of those long Q-tips or anything, or a free Band-Aid?
You know, I actually worked in an office where people were taking the gloves, they were taking the toilet paper out of the bathroom, the light bulbs.
Wait, full boxes of gloves? Because those things, they cost something.
That's part of the cost of health care, I guess.
Yeah.
What's the best thing we can be doing for? Why don't we get a free little checkup right now? What's the best thing we can be doing every day to keep us alive and strong and all the things you tell your patients to do?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the biggest deficiencies that I have found in my patients is a vitamin D deficiency.
The sunlight one?
And
Yep.
yeah, you would have to spend every day outside all day long to get enough vitamin D from the sun.
Huh.
And that can affect your mood. It can affect, fatigue, everything.
So
It's
vitamin
not just
D.
bone health.
That's
Vitamin
cool.
D.
So
But you have to take it with calcium for your body to be able to absorb it.
Whoa. So if you take vitamin D, now you gotta take calcium? This is getting out of control.
You can take like a K2, D3 vitamin?
Yes.
I want to get like a D3 vitamin which has the asterisk with calcium.
Yes.
Okay, while I have you, I've been eating a lot of sardines recently. Good, bad?
Do you have gout?
Do I have gout?
Yes.
No.
Are they in oil or water?
Oil.
If it's olive oil, that would be better, but if it's just like vegetable oil, no.
Yeah,
All
well, if
right.
you don't have gout, you're going to get it, apparently.
Well, maybe I'll swing by the office one time just for fun, okay? You do like a little free blood
That's
test.
good.
Yeah, just for funsies. All right. We'll talk soon. And thank you for all the work that you're doing every day. I'm glad that you love your job.
Thank you. I enjoy y'all's job.
All right. Now, don't send me a bill for all this.
No.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
thanks for calling. Take care.
Love you, Heather. Bye.
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 Wow. I don't know. I feel like a little hurt. Just a little bit. I feel like we recently made friends with the folks over at PeTA.
Right. Yes.
PeTA, of course, the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals. And we've had very nice interactions with them. Apparently, they're fans of the show, which is great. They mailed us a gift. I have a Rats Have Rights mug now.
Yeah. And I have a Feed Two Birds with One Scone mug.
Right. And I thought we had a very pleasant conversation, right?
You're welcome for all that, by the way.
Yeah. And that was all prompted by Kenny and your good use of your language.
That's right.
Now, I just saw something pop up on their Facebook page. It says, something smells fishy. Tinned fish smells like death because it is. And then it's a woman gagging as she's eating her tinned fish.
Wow.
And it's like all the fish are basically murdered in the little tins, and they refer to the tins as...
that's what it is.
True.
Well, no, but they refer to it as like their casket, and like you're opening up a casket when you open a tinned fish.
I mean, the analogy is spot on.
Were they thinking this the whole time while they were on the phone with us? Like, this is one of those tinned fish eaters.
You know,
I'm a
now
big
that you
fan.
mentioned it, when we talked to PETA, they said that they heard about Kenny's great use of language because they listened to the show. So, did they hear you say that you love tinned fish? Did they hear you say you try to push it on people like me and Kenny and your friends?
Do you think we inspired this meme that just went out?
You
You love to
inspired
include
this
us in
meme.
we when it's like a bad thing. I'm not a part of this. This
Well,
is you.
You guys are against tinned fish, which they're going to love you for. I'm sure you're going to get some more mugs any minute.
I'm down.
You feel hurt. Imagine how those fish feel.
I mean,
Fish have feelings too, TJ.
the problem is, it's 20 grams of protein in that little tiny tin. Where else are you going to get that? So convenient, and there's so many
I
sardines.
don't know, nuts,
I eat nuts
Peanut
too.
butter?
I support nuts.
lentils.
Yes, I'll eat it all.
You can
but
eat tons of stuff. That's
But he
not
also
animal
wants
meat.
sardines. I'm
All right.
more hurt with the fact that they took your friendship for granted. They heard you say this. I don't know. Maybe we should call them and ask them.
Well, it is
like,
weird
hey,
timing.
Did you hear? Yeah, we just talked about Tim Fish. We just
Yeah.
talked to you, and now you're saying, now you're like protesting tin fish.
Well, it's kind of like, like when a friend does something that's kind of vague on social media and it's about you.
Yes!
Is this about me? And are they doing this to me? I don't even like social media. I don't want to get involved with this weird, what do they call that? When you're like not quite directly saying it, but you're saying it.
Passive-aggressive?
Passive-aggressive, yeah.
Passive-aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, or like, you break up with someone and then you just so happen to post a picture of you with like an ex or something and it's like,
Yeah.
Eat your heart out.
Or a friend who's like, yeah, girl, don't date that man. He crazy. And now she's dating him.
Yeah.
It's like, is this story about us?
What?
I hope PeTA's not doing that to me. Well, anyway, can you please reach out to our friend there and see if he'd be willing to talk this through on the show? Because
That's a good idea, yeah.
We've
Let's do
had
that.
great interactions with them. I just want to know where they stand, and I'm always open to hearing different points of view. They're even like putting the crackers in the meme, and that's my favorite part of it. You put the spicy crackers.
That's why I feel like it's targeted to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've heard you talk about this.
We're going to look into this. This is the TJ Show.
I'm James Patterson. I write way too many books. Welcome to Hungry Dogs. The title comes from my maternal grandmother, Isabel Zelvis Morris. Nan used to always say, "Hungry dogs run faster, James." And I've been running fast ever since. Here's what will be coming your way soon, and this is a really terrific list, I think. You'll hear from some incredible people like Stacey Abrams, yay! BJ Novak, yay! Kathy Bates, Dolly Parton, Josh Gad, and Pope Leo. Okay, maybe not Pope Leo, but who knows? Maybe he'll show up. Hungry dogs run faster. Thank you, Grandma, for turning me into a hopeless, obsessive-compulsive. Listen to Hungry Dogs with James Patterson. That'd be me on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.